Jacob and Naby were sat inside the priest's private quarters, with the priest looking through some old manky books explaining what he found the previous night. Okay, I've been digging around in my books. From my mythological books, I have found, apparently before Elgreen, in ancient times there was a similar brewery type of farm village known as Applebrew. And in Applebrew there was the Applebrew family, and I was looking through the names of this supposed family, and one of the names that came up was Gregory Applebrew. And his family was also connected to a different family, but the books that I have to apologise, are quite damaged, and even the information in them are quite, well, passed down, let's say. Well, even if that were true, that would suggest that Gregory would have jumped forward in time or something. Well, I did suggest yesterday some sort of miracle had happened. Talking of which, that moves me on to my next point. With the girl that you have in there, I've seen some scrawlings of similar imagery of her in my religious books, but again, quite old and falling apart, and a lot of the writing about it is smudged. I would suggest going to Brightholm if you want to find out more, essentially, since they'd have much more properly kept books, and I can give you these notes as with my leads. Sorry, you just have to excuse me. I think I can hear commotion outside my ears. Let me just check up on what it is and I'll be right back. Ugh, even that damned elf is way too curious. Or way too caring, and I don't know which one. Right, good rest now, Father. I'll do some questioning myself of those two. What am I looking at? In front of Naby were 5 guards. The first one was trying to disperse the crowd around them, whilst the 4 others all were holding man-catchers, with each man-catcher being around a robot skeleton's neck. I know I'm naked, but is this really necessary? Shut it, you damn blasted demon! How dare you? I am a machine. I am much better than bony flesh, bone marrow, bone. Naby was just about to turn around and head back into the church when her ears picked up a very important piece of information from the strange robot demon-looking thing. My master can vouch for me. He also probably knows about that light flash thingy in your forest. I would like to know about it myself. Wait, hold on. You know about the light flash? No, furry meat lady, that would be my master. Furry meat... what? Anyway, where's your master? What's his name? My master's name is the Great Saltosio. I have no current information on his whereabouts. I am his bodyguard / ingredients harvester. I can also cook and play music. Would you like to hear a sample? Naby had to suddenly clasp her ears as throughout the street this awful cacophony of bagpipe music played. Apologies, it appears I am detuned. If I can find my master, he can fix me right up. You ain't going nowhere. I'd have you done for assault for that god-awful noise. Hang on a second, maybe I could keep an eye on him for you. Saves any potential trouble in the prison. Naby gives the guard a cheeky wink whilst playing with her ears. Well, regulations prohibit it, but, seeing as your friend is with the army, we'll let it slide. Just keep an eye on this thing and make sure it doesn't do any more noise. The guards warily untangled the man-catchers from around the skeleton's neck, which Naby beckoned to follow her. Thank you, hairy flesh woman. Those people are quite rude. My name is Arnold, by the way. Jacob's not going to be happy about this. Whilst Naby had gone out into the street, Jacob had greeted Solia and Gregory. Alright, you two sleepyheads. Got some few questions for you. The two of them were lazily half asleep and almost falling back into a deep rest, when Jacob woke them up in the only way he knew how. Stand to attention! Solia, with a muffled shriek, quickly awoke. As well as Gregory, he fell out of the pew and had quickly stumbled to his feet. What was that all about? Oh, pipe down, lad. Guess I'm asking a few questions. Oh, okay. I suppose I should just get right into it. Does the name Applebrew ring any bells? Sort of. I think that's my family name. I think I run a farm or something. Okay, right. Do you know whereabouts your family maybe is now? It looks like a land similar to this. I'm pretty sure they're still tending the farm. Do you know when you last saw your family? I can't remember when, but I'm pretty sure I left them because I was meant to meet someone important. I know I was meant to meet someone important because I remember specifically to bring my dog with me. Alright, don't worry about it, lad. I can see you're getting a bit frazzled, but we're gonna have to get you back to your family at some point, I'm pretty sure. Jacob turned his attention to Solia, who had her head bowed and was really silent. So, whereabouts are you from then? Not being funny, but I doubt you're from around these parts. No, I was raised in a land like this. I'm not sure where I am now. Right. So then, how did you end up out in the middle of the woods? I don't remember how exactly I got there, but I had to run away. Run away? From where? Jacob had a spark of realization as he finally figured out where he had seen Solia's rose before. They had looked similar to a religion in a faraway continent called Gottgarten, from the Church of Neodeus, a religion that had been banned in the Empire. How far must he have walked? We don't practice that here in the Empire. I'm pretty sure the only people to practice that faith is the elves. Possibly the dwarves, but they're in the mountains. Why on this earth would you possibly want to walk that far? Solia put her head into her hands and slowly, quietly, painfully sobbed. Bugger. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stress you out that much. I suppose I should ask, what do you two want to do now? Well, I for one want to figure out what the hell I am, because I'm pretty sure I'm meant to be human. I'm not meant to look like this freak. But I should also try and find my family as well. Oh, go on then. Brighten up, Solia. What about you? What do you want to do? It wouldn't matter what I do. Greetings, meatbags. I'm here to make friends. Demon! Get out of this holy place! Jacob, suddenly startled by the new skeletal figure, tried to draw his longsword. However, Nabi rushed in to stop him. What are you doing, you daft elf? Hang on, he's with me! With you? What are you on about? He's a blasted demon! I'm not a demon, for crying out loud, I'm a machine! Jacob, please, just stop and listen! He might be able to help us! Help us? Demons are only interested in helping themselves, and slaughtering others! Is anyone actually listening to me? Everyone's head swiveled to lock eyes with the priest, who looked very disappointed. There'll be no violence in this holy place. You can discuss your troubles between yourselves. Nabu, a word. And bring that thing with us. I don't trust it near those two. You sure this is your friend? He seems very grumpy. Shut it, you unholy motherfuck. The door slammed shut, leaving Solia and Gregory in awkward silence, which was only broken up by the muffled sound of obscene swearing. Yeah, right there. I'm getting there. Has your memory returned anymore? I'm pretty sure it has. Are you sure you don't know me? I'm pretty sure I know you. Solia drew her knees in and sat there in silence. Maybe not then. What about that metal fella, eh? He's a bit weird, ain't he? I think you actually know him. Meanwhile, in the other room. Jacob, you need to calm down. Calm down? I fought in 2 wars against these god-awful things. I've seen villages burned to the ground, with legions of these things marching across dead corpses. And in the Second War, I'm pretty sure they caused this as well. I had to fight against fellow comrades. Yes, Jacob, I know what you've been through. And trust me, I don't think I trust this thing as well as half I can throw it. But if there's even a slight chance I can help those 2 souls out there... And what if there's no chance at all? How do you know this is not some sort of demonic trickery or something? For the last time, I am not a demon. I was built by the great Saltosio as his bodyguard. I am a machine. Either way, whatever you are, it doesn't matter, because I'm not doing any more of this. Because apparently we have a time-traveling insect mutant person, a torch-glowing lady, and now we have a dubious demon. It's getting too much. And what do you expect about those 2 out there? You expect the priest just to look after him his whole life? Well, I don't know about those 2, but for this one, for definite, he can come back to whence he came. Either by my hand, or he can go there himself. Well, I'm trying to find my master anyway. I'm not sure what the issue is here. Arnold said that his master might know more about these 2 people. If we can just follow him to his master, then maybe we can give him shelter or something. Or something? His master? No, I'm staying here. For all we know, his master could be a demon lord or something. Well, I'm helping these 2 people, whether you're up to it or not. Well, I'm staying here having a drink, you suicidal plonker. And I'm Arnold. Jacob and Nabu looked at Arnold in a fatigued manner when there was a knock on the door. Oi, are you 2 done bickering? Gregor stood there looking displeased, with Solia behind him. Oh, right. Sorry, lad. I forgot this was a holy place. What do you 2 want, then? I think I know who he is. Jacob looked at Solia, a very sheepish look. You what? Solia informs the group of the great Saltosio, who she last saw him building a machine, which she suspects was Arnold. Jacob asks Solia who this Saltosio is, which Solia replies with, he's an old acquaintance who's quite friendly. After a long discussion of the plan ahead, the group agrees to go to Brightholme to get Solia, Gregory and Arnold new clothes and to ask around to find this great Saltosio so he can help find a new home for Solia and Gregory. However, first, they're going to need to buy a cart.